Okay, let me introduce myself. My name is Reinhart Vega. I am from Management 2022B. My presentation is Perception and Individual Decision Making. Perception and Individual Decision Making. This presentation explore perception and decision making. We will examine how individual interprets information. We will also look at the factor that influence choice. Next slide. What is perception? Perception is a definition, influences, and example. Number one, definition. What is definition? Definition is perception is the process of organizing sensory input. Individual interprets this input to understand their environment. Number two, influences. What is the influences? Influences is the perception is affected by the behavior, the target, and the situation. This picture shapes how we see the world. Example. What is example is perception. A teacher and police officer might perceive teenager differently. Their background influence their perspective. And next slide. Next slide, the perceiver influence. The perceiver influence for number in number one attitude, number two motivies, number three pass, and number four expectation. Number one attitudes. Attitude is pre-convention affect interpretation. We filter information based on our attitudes. Number two, motivates need and desire influence what we notice. We focus on things relevant to our goals. Number three, pass. Pass this prior learning shapes current perception. Experiences create a framework for understanding. And the last number, number four, experimentations is pre-existing beliefs influence interpretation. We see what we expect to see. The next slide, the target's characteristic. The target's characteristic in novelty, motion, and size. Novelty. Visual thing gets our attention. New experience stand out. Motion. Motion is a moving object are more likely to be noticed. Movement grabs our focus. And last, size larger objects are more noticeably bigger. The trends attract attention. The next slide, individual excuse making. Individual excuse making in the definition, rationality and reality. Number one, definition. Definition is the discussion making is a question between options. Is influences selected from alternatives. Number two, rationality. The rationality model assumes complete information. It requires object analysis and clear performance. Number three is reality bounded reality informs limited information. Cognitivists rescue influence or choice. The next slide is a common discussing making methods. Common discussing making methods is ensuring confirmation and availability. Answering. Answering is offer analysis on the first information, traffic, initial data, healthy, influence discussion. Confirmation. Checking and information confirming, assessing risks, ignoring correlative evidence, reinforce and biases. Availability is relying on historical information. They can events dominate judgment. The next slide, workplace cognitivist biases. Number one, health effect. Number two, affinity bias. Number three, confirmation bias. And number four, overconfidence. Number one, health effect. Biases performance rating. One, the tried influence overall evaluation. And number two, affinity bias. Discrimination is hiring discussion, foreign candidates similar to oneself. Number three, confirmation bias. Poor rescues allocation seeking data to support bad information. Number four, overconfidence. Overconfidence is a project management failures miss deadlines due to excessive optimism. The next slide is approving discussion. The circle is incursion of options, use data, seeks differentiate and structure process. Insurance option. Generate more alternative. Use data. Really objective information. Number three. Seeks differentiate. Gather info from various scores. And number four. Structure process. Follow a systematic approach. Cultural impact on discussion. Individualities versus collectivities. Individualities versus collectivities. Different values affect discussion. Processing cultural norms influence choice. The time orientation, short-term versus long-term thinking. This impact strategic choice. And last, risk tolerance. Cultural norm influence risk talking. Some cultures are more risk averse. And the last slide, consolation. Consolation is perception, sense, or understanding. Discussion making involves choice bias can distort judgment. Understanding difference led to better outcomes. Apply this insight to improve your discussion. Okay. Thank you. This is my presentation. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.